It's that time of year again. I'm going to be doing another Christmas haul video today. So this Christmas was actually a lot better than last year. I got treated pretty well this year with Christmas, so yeah, I got a lot of good stuff, so alright. I guess we'll just get straight into it. We'll start with a couple CDs here. First up, we have a Grateful Dead CD, Cornell. This is the performance they did at Cornell in 1977. A friend of mine's been getting me into the Grateful Dead, and I really like them, so I wanted to have some more of their stuff. And yeah, this is a great show. A lot of good jams and whatnot. So yeah, I can't wait to put this one on. This supposedly is one of the best, so yeah. Track listing shows up on camera. Alright, next up we have Led Zeppelin BBC Sessions on CD. This is not the expanded version. I'm pretty sure this is an original copy, actually. Why does my reflection keep showing? Fuck. But yeah, this is an original copy, so it doesn't have some of the bonus stuff. Like, I don't think Sunshine Woman is on here, but that's alright because it's still really good. Yeah, it's got a lot of good shit on here. The 71 performance on here not have communication breakdown? I thought it did. Maybe it's put somewhere else on here. I don't know. Maybe they might have put it somewhere else on here by mistake, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, and it has Traveling Riverside Blues on it, which is a really good song, so glad that has this on. Okay, and then the last CD is this special version of Atom Heart Mother. Now, what makes this different is that not only is it Japanese, but it's like a special version in that it comes with like this like video. Yeah, Hakone Aphrodite, some Japanese performance. Yeah, the first show in Japan by Pink Floyd. Yeah, includes a film performance of Atom Heart Mother, some B-roll from Scott and Watts. But the other cool stuff, aside from the album and the DVD, oh shit, it's gonna open, is that it comes with tons of other goodies. For example, that side there, this book, which I'm pretty sure is like based. Yeah, this is like a photo book. I don't know if this is not actually the tour program. I thought this was the tour program at first, but yeah, it's got some really nice photos in here. You know, David Gilmour. And there's another book in here that's the actual tour program. Let me get that out for you now. Where did I put that? Yes, right here. Yes, this is the tour book. Nothing on the back. Oh, not tour book, well, festival book. Oh, and there's a little poster in here as well. Shit keeps falling out of it. Yeah, it's amazing how much stuff they've got in here. But let's take a look inside the book. There's some of the other bands I think they got there as well at that festival. Some lady. And there's the Pink Floyd. Yeah, so cool. Such a cool book. A very cool release of Atom Heart Mother. I'm glad I got it. It has all these cool, extra goodies included. I haven't unwrapped this poster, so I don't really know what it... Oh. Not a bad looking poster. Yeah. And this was in here. I don't know what page. I was just put it in a random page. And it also comes with a booklet for Atom Heart Mother. Cow's ass on the cover. But yeah, this just has like the lyrics and stuff on it, like different movements of Atom Heart Mother. It's like, you know, song credits, because again, this thing also includes, you know, just Atom Heart Mother regularly as well. Song lyrics on that. Summer 68. Yeah, Fat Old Son. Yeah, that's a great song. Yeah, nice box set. I haven't looked at the CDs and DVDs included yet, so because I want to be extra careful with them. But let's take a look. I didn't take a look at them yet. Let's see if I'm taking these out. Okay. All right. So I think this is the DVD for the performance of Atom Heart Mother. It looks like, yeah, Blu-ray. It's actually a Blu-ray. I should have known. Yeah, but it's a Blu-ray of it. And then I guess the other one is just, you know, your standard Atom Heart Mother CD. Although a remaster of it anyway. Let me just put this back in here carefully. And yeah, this one is probably just like, you know, your standard Atom Heart Mother. Yeah, this is just the album. Yeah, this is just the album. But yeah, nice little goodie. I didn't even ask for this. My uncle got it for me. It's really cool. I was not expecting this, and it was kind of an under the radar release too. Like they never really like mentioned it that much online. I think I might have heard about it, but I don't really know. I want to watch this though. I bet it's really cool. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the footage yet, so I think that'll be pretty fun. Let me just put this back. Put all this stuff back. I guess I'll cut the camera while I put it back. Oh, that took a little bit long to put back together, but yeah, special version of Atom Heart Mother, really cool. All right, now I have a couple VHSs. Let's them fall out. Pretty good. All right, now I have a couple of VHSs to show you. First up, we have, and I was afraid this wouldn't work, but it did. I tested it. Black Sabbath on VHS, the Never Say Die concert. Yeah, this is actually a really good concert. Despite the album, this tour was in support of being terrible. Supposedly, I haven't listened to it. This show is actually really cool. Like, the tour for it was amazing. Like, they had a really good set list, and you know, it was just a really good, you know, tour. The band were arguably at their performance peak. Yeah, and the reason I was afraid this wouldn't work is because most of the copies I saw on Discogs were listed as being like PAL, or like from the UK and Europe. But you know, I found a few copies of it on eBay, however, that were saying, oh yeah, this is an American video cassette. It works fine in my American video cassette, but like, I wasn't sure whether or not it would be, but I got it for Christmas anyway, because I did want to own this. And I tested it out, and it worked. It worked. It worked pretty well. I think the tape was a little bit worn out. Like, some of the sound was a little off a little bit, but it seems to work. I think it's still probably pretty good. I'll probably watch it with my friends, or something. Like, maybe we'll have like a little sleepover. As you can see, this is from Hollywood Video. This was rented, video rental store from back in the day. And this is under the Hendring label. They're a British company. And yeah, this is a really good, this is a really good release. Just a shame they cut out Fairies Wear Boots and Iron Man from it, though. Because they were performed at the show, but they didn't include them on the VHS for some reason. But here's what is on the VHS. If you could see it. Yeah, only one Never Say Die song. So, hey, I guess that's good. But yeah, plenty of Sabbath classics to go around. Yeah. Can't wait to watch this one. And I will say, just a heads up, I had a very Black Sabbath Christmas this year. You'll see what I mean as we go on. Alright, now the other VHS I got was the Yes Songs VHS. I still have it in the bubble wrap, but maybe you could work out that does say Yes Songs on it. Yeah, this is the Yes concert film from 72. Okay, well, it came out in 75, but the performance itself is from 72. And it's a pretty cool performance. Close to the Edge tour. Yeah, one of their best tours, although unfortunately Starship Trooper wasn't really a mainstay in their set yet. But part of the song is actually included in the credits to this, though, which is interesting. Yeah, the Worms section, which might have been the only part they played at the show. But hey, at least Starship Trooper went on to become a concert staple in later years. But yeah, this is still a pretty cool film. The only problem is the audio on it is like kind of dog shit, but what are you gonna do? Alright, now let's get to the records. First up, we have Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman. Yeah, I also got another Ozzy solo album. This one has that Flying High Again song, right? Flying High Again. Haven't listened to this album yet, but I definitely want to check it out. I'll probably listen to Blizzard of Oz first, though. Hint, hint. But yeah, there's the back. Haven't unsealed this one yet. This one's still in the shrink. Where do I set this aside? Okay, yes, we'll set them aside here. Okay. Then we have Black Sabbath Reunion. Yes, the recent reissue of it. This is the reunion concert from '98. One of the many reunion concerts they went on to do. And it has a pretty good track listing, I'd say. I also got another Sabbath live album, which you'll see later. Hint, hint. But yeah, pretty cool. The recent reissue of it. Yeah, it has a better logo than the original copy of it, which had a different logo than this. Next up, we have another Grateful Dead thing. Europe 72. I've already listened to a few songs off of this. It's really cool. A great version of Truckin'. Has that cool One More Saturday Night song on it. Sugar Magnolia. And here's the records. They came like this, like where they do it separately from the sleeve itself. The sleeve is actually not that interesting. You open it up and it's a lot of blank space. And yeah. It's surprisingly not a very interesting sleeve, but it's a great album, so great concert, live album. It's compiled from a few concerts, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Lyceum in London. It's from their tour that year. Yeah, it's a pretty cool live album. Next up, we have OK Computer by Radiohead. Yeah. Definitely one of the best albums of the 90s. Here's what the back of it looks like. There's the gatefold, which is just the lyrics presented in Radiohead's typical cryptic fashion that they love to do. Because Radiohead loves to be cryptic. It's their whole shtick. And the sleeves for the records, they gave special looks too. And let's show you is there something else in there? Yes, there is. Oh shoot, this is a download code. I hope you can see that. I hope nobody saw that download code. Yeah, but there's a download code in there for like an MP3 of it or something. Well, I probably won't listen to an MP3 of it. You know, it's probably best not to show someone that on the internet because someone could just copy that. And here's the other one. And you got the people holding hands, sort of like "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd. Yeah. A great album. Classic album from the 90s. OK Computer. Alright, next up we have Arctic Monkeys live at the Royal Albert Hall, the charity album. I decided to get this one because I wanted to own a Arctic Monkeys live release, and this was the only one I was able to really find. Because the one that's like the Apollo, you can't really find copies of it for some reason. It's kind of hard to find, which is really strange. Because I see it on YouTube all the time, but whatever. And here's a set list for it. The set list isn't as good as the show I went to, I'd say. But it's decent. You know. But the show I went to for Arctic Monkeys had a better set list than this, but whatever. It's still a good live album. Okay, now I won't show the front cover for this on camera because I might get in trouble for it. This is Amorica by the Black Crowes. One of their best. But I'm not going to show the front of it because I could probably get in trouble for showing it because it's, if you want to know what the front of it looks like, you could look it up. The album's called Amorica. But here's the back. I'm too nervous to show the front. It's them in a bar. Yeah. Amorica. Very, very interesting cover art, I must say. Next up, we have The Bends by Radiohead. Yeah, another one of the greatest albums of the 90s. Has the awesome song My Iron Lung on it. This is one of my favorites. I love My Iron Lung. It's such a good song. And here's the logo I see on a lot of Radiohead products from around this time. Like, they love to use this one. It looks kind of cool, too. It's like an earth. It's very cool, like, 90s look to it. Like 90s, like, Nintendo 64 look. And, of course, the cover art is a VHS capture of a CPR dummy. When I first listened to this album, this is what I pictured Tom York as. I don't know. But, yeah, nice cover art. Yeah, very good album. It has plenty of classics on it, like, obviously, My Iron Lung, Just, Planet Telex, My Baby's Got the Bends, and, High and Dry, of course. Yeah, very good album. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Nothing more to do. Okay. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath on vinyl. I told you I'm having a Sabbath Christmas. Here's the back. But yeah, this is a great album. They should have played more tracks from it live. Yeah, definitely one of their best, probably their most ambitious, one of their most proggy as well, I'd say. Yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, from 73, 74. I think in the US it came out in 74, and in the UK it came out in 73. Yeah, great album. Had its 50th anniversary pretty recently. Next up we have Hemispheres by Rush. Yeah, one of their best albums. Had a great tour for it too. I've listened to a full bootleg of the Hemispheres tour. It was amazing, and let me show you what it comes with as well. Okay, well, there's the gatefold, but aside from the record, this comes with a motherfucking poster. Look at that. I mean, look at that. Like, you got Alex Lifeson with the double neck, Neil Peart with the huge drum kit, and fucking Geddy Lee. Big Book of Bass. Yeah. This is a great poster. I want to hang it up somewhere. Yeah, but the Hemispheres era for Rush was one of their best. And then this is one of their best albums. It's got the fucking trees on it. It's got La Via Strangiato, of course, and of course Hemispheres. Also Circumstances, I think. I don't know if I'm forgetting any other songs on it. No, that's the album. Yeah. Very, very good album. Hemispheres. My favorite's probably 2112, though, personally. But this is still a great record to own. Definitely a great album overall. Okay, now, this next album, I got 2 copies of. Let's see if they're... Yep. Dirt by Alice in Chains. A great album. Been getting into them lately, but the reason I have 2 copies is because 2 people tried to get it for me. They didn't realize, but the nice thing that ended up happening is that it ended up working out, because this one over here is actually a special Apple Red vinyl version. Like, so what I've decided to do is not play this one and keep this one in pristine condition because it has the special vinyl in it, and then play the one that's the standard vinyl. So yeah, that's the idea behind it. Like, this one I'll keep in nice condition, probably up for display or something, and then this one will be like the one I actually play. So yeah, it worked out in the end. And overall, yeah, great album. Already one of my favorites of the 90s. You know, you got fucking Rooster on it. Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. Yeah, and like, damn that river. But I don't give a damn anyway. I forgot the words. Yeah, you got the title track, which is great. You use your talents to make me feel like dirt. But yeah, great album. Great album. Let's put this back. And here's the other Ozzy solo album I got. Blizzard of Oz. This is the one with fucking Crazy Train on it. The first one with Randy Rhoads, and Ozzy's first solo album overall, of course. You know, classic album. Got plenty of classics on it. There's a photo of Ozzy there on the back. Yeah. Classic album. Good shit. Alright, and I have one more record for you. It's a special one. I really had a Black Sabbath Christmas this year, didn't I? Super Deluxe Volume 4. And remember when I mentioned the live album? Yep, it's got one of those on there too. Let's take a look inside. I've already opened it before, of course. I know what's inside it already, but... one of my friends' fathers has this on CD, actually. I think my uncle also has it on CD, but yeah, there's a paper of it, of the back. I don't know why there's the paper and this of it. And on the back of it, I put the hype sticker. Inside we get a book, a full-color little book, with like tons of images and you know, history of the album. You know, you got like singles and like EPs and all that weird stuff. you know. Paranoid power via 2,000 watts. Damn. Yeah. Sabbath on tour. Yeah, but it's got some good shit in here. Where am I gonna put this crap? I'm spazzing out. And this is a poster. The poster is of an old house ad for the album. Back when the band wanted to call it Snowblind. There's some little text over there. Ice. Yeah, I'm reading it backwards. Ice. Ice hot till hell freezes over on Warner's. I think that's what it says. Black Sabbath. Yeah, so this is from back when the album was going to be called Snowblind, but they got in trouble for that, so they didn't call the album that after the song anymore, and instead just called it. Waiting for it, let me just unfold this poster back to the way it was real quick. Sabbath. Right, and inside you get, let me just lay them out over here. You get, of course, the original album in all its glory. One of their best albums, definitely. You know, you got fucking Wheels of Confusion, Snowblind, of course. Tons of good shit on there. Under the Sun, which is really underrated. Cornucopia, another really underrated song. Supernaut, yeah, very good album. And then we have, I'm pretty sure the whole thing's like remixed by Steven Wilson of Porcupine Tree. You got outtakes, new mixes, alternative takes, and here's the highlight of the whole box set. Live in the UK, yes. Previously released as Live at Last. And this is one of the few re-releases it's seen. There's the gatefold. Oh, there's the same image, actually. Yeah, and it's 2 records, double LP, BMG. Is there anything else in here, like a booklet or something? No. But, yeah, this was easily the highlight of the box set. Now we'll, I think that's it for the music stuff. I'll give him the camera, and I'll turn off the camera and put this stuff back, and then I'll show you anything else I got. All right, moving on to other goodies. And I guess we'll start with the clothes. A Metallica shirts. And Justice for All. Nice shirt. I always like this album cover. I like it. I like it more here because it's on a black background. I usually see it in front of a white background. I think it looks cooler like this. This is just like a flannel, I'm pretty sure. And then here we have a Rolling Stones Stop Me Up t-shirt. Stop me up or never stop. I think that's all the clothes, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all the drip. That's all the drip. All the drip I got. Alright. Next up, we have This is a Bluetooth speaker called a DVOOM. But it's in the shape of a vintage computer. There's the speaker itself. And on it, you could actually have like little like pixelated imagery on there that you could with like in which you can put on here through like an app on your phone, and then you could like send it to this device, like either your own custom made pixel imagery or like ones you find from other like creators. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I wanted to get one of these because I always see like retro gaming YouTubers with these things, and so I figured it would be a pretty cool Bluetooth speaker to own. Yeah. Together probably okay. Next up we have an Asus ROG Zephyrus laptop. Got a new fucking laptop here. Gaming laptop. Been wanting to own one for a while. Yeah, seems pretty good so far. Haven't tested too much out on it yet, but I think it'll do me well in college. So, yeah, it isn't too pretentious either, so that's nice. Well, some people might find the paneling on it a little weird, but whatever. Yeah, there's the bottom. It's a really nice laptop. Yeah, and I'm excited to see what I can do with it. Yeah. Might make some videos on it in the future. Hint, hint. Actually, I don't know about hint, hint, but maybe I will. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll edit my videos on this thing. Maybe I'll make gameplay videos on it. I don't know. Alright, then in here we have some games. The Japanese version of King of Fighters Evolution on Dreamcast. I need a Japanese. I need a special disc to run it on a U.S. system. They have them on like online. You can get discs like that pretty easily, like Utopia boot disc and whatnot. I'll just burn a copy of one of those and just play the disc. Yeah, but pretty cool game. Probably the best version of KOF 99. Next up, we have a pinball game for Sega Saturn, Necronomicon. I decided to get this because I saw a video by Sega Lord X, who recommended this game, and it looks pretty cool. I want to check it out. It looks like a pretty damn cool pinball game. It's not that expensive either. Oh god, I shouldn't say that now. It's going to get expensive. Ugh. But this one's not open. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, digital pinball. Necronomicon. Yeah, because I think it's called that because it has a lot of like demonic imagery in it. Next up, we have 2 Super Nintendo cartridges. First up, we have Prince of Persia on the Super Nintendo. This is probably the best version of Prince of Persia, like out of all the versions available. Like this is probably the best. It has so much more like bonus content when compared to other versions. You know, a ton of other levels, new boss fights. The story is a little bit more fleshed out. You know, it's a really good version of the game. And not only that, but the your time is extended to like 2 hours instead of like 1 hour, which is really nice. It's probably the best version of Prince of Persia. And last up, although this was actually the first thing I opened, we have the Japanese Super Famicom version of Castlevania 4. Yes, the one with the, in my opinion, better cover art. I like this one more because it has the weird blue Simon and the weird Dracula. I like that. Look at Dracula's fucking face there. Blue Simon. In the game he doesn't wear blue. In the game he wears more like standard colors. Yeah, and there's like one of the levels in the game where you're like swinging from chandeliers. But yeah, very cool game, very good game. I need to tear the tabs out of my Super Nintendo though in order to play it right now, so haven't done that yet. I'll get to that later. But yeah, very, very nice. And that would be it, but I have one more thing to show you guys. And here we have it. A Marshall amp. New guitar amp for myself, yep. Alright, and we got the foot pedal over there. And it's way better than my previous amp, which is just like some crappy practice amp. Yeah, it sounds very good with my Les Paul, which is in this case right here. This is my dad's guitar, or well, my other guitar. I use it sometimes too, but this one in here, my Les Paul, is my primary one. Yeah, flipping Marshall. I've been wanting a better amp for a while, and this is a really nice one. Really nice one. It's got good, customization on it, like equalization, pole boost, output. You can set how loud you want the output to be. Obviously on and off switch. Getting down here, yeah. There's stuff back here you can't really see it. Yeah, I don't know if I should put it back there, but there's stuff back there too. Different like outlets and whatnot. It's a very, very nice amp. Glad I got it. Glad I finally have a better amp for myself. And yeah, that is it. Oh, by the way, that's where I hung up the Yes lithograph we got at the concert. But yeah, that's it for Christmas haul this year. Thank you for watching. Have a happy new year, everyone. And my next video will probably be sometime next year. I don't know what I'm gonna do next for a video, but hey, hope you guys have a happy new year. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays and whatnot. All right, see you, everybody.